Stiff muscles can make you feel like staying still, but I have some movements that might make you sigh with relief or even inspire you to dance. Before we get started, if you'd like to explore more ways to stay connected, strong, and functioning at your very best, take a quick moment to go to SilverSneakers.com to do an eligibility check. If you qualify for the Silver Sneakers benefit, you'll be able to attend our live Silver Sneakers classes at no additional cost to you. Click on the first link in the description box below to find out more. Today's session is centered around a chair, so find a chair without arms and we'll get started. Let's begin with a moving stretch. I'm going to stand next to my chair. You can get behind your chair or next to a countertop, somewhere that can give you a little stability. Step your right foot forward and your left foot back. You can rock forward and back until you find the perfect length for this step. Inhale, soften your knees, hinge forward with a neutral spine, keeping your head above your heart. And then as you come back up, focus on engaging your hamstrings in your glutes. So squeeze those muscles gently and then hinge forward. It's very easy to lock your knees. So focus on keeping them just a little bit bent. All right, let's switch. So you might kind of shift forward and back until you find the perfect length for this stance. Soften the knees, hinge. It should feel good, should start to warm those muscles up and give you awareness. Part of the reason here we're working on this moving stretch is to bring awareness to the muscles that commonly feel stiff. Sometimes we hold tension there, right? And sometimes it's not because we need to stretch, it's because we need to strengthen. So there's a lot of reasons for stiffness, and we'll explore a few. So in the feet and ankles, trace the outside edge of your foot. And again, you can be seated for this as well. But as you do this, think about your pain-free range and notice the sensations in your ankle and your foot. We don't want to cramp. Of course, you can do this without shoes. Let's go the other way. So just rolling around the foot to bring awareness and a little warmth there. Let's do the other side. And again, a range that feels like I'm doing something for my ankles and feet, but you're not increasing pain in your foot. All right, so I'm gonna come to the chair now. Some of the most common areas for stiffness is hamstrings. We're gonna hips, lower back, shoulders, and neck. So we're gonna work through some of those areas today. Bring your right foot forward. Inhale, so we just did a moving stretch for the back of your leg, for the hamstring. So let's do a little bit of exploration here. So hinge forward and come back up, just like we did with that standing stretch. Try it again. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Softening the knee so it's not hard locked. Just kind of soften and then gently press the heel into the floor. Maybe 30, 40%, not 100%. Pull the toe back. Bend a little bit more and then glide. A little bend, tiny straightening without locking. So we never lock. And so can you feel the sensation there? Hold, chest up. Inhale. Exhale, try to unclench the hamstring. You might get a little bit more movement and more length as you exhale. And come on back up. So find that soft edge that you sometimes feel with a stretch. All right, let's try the left side. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, relax your face, support on the opposite thigh, and just find that spot where you can breathe, pull the toe back, exhale, almost a sigh, and gently press into the floor. So as you're pressing into the floor, you're pushing down through the heel. Do you feel that muscle engage? So that is the goal, is to get your hamstring to engage, again, 30, 50%. Maybe 2 breaths here. And then relax the knee a little bit straighter, relax. So it's just a little movement, just a tiny movement up and down, and then settle in without hard locking the knee. So there's a little give there. And now you might get a little more. Inhale, exhale, and just sigh. Lift your heart. You can look at the floor right in front of the foot, and then come back to center. All right, notice how you feel here as you open to the right. So I am gonna scoot back a bit and then slide my leg to the right to get some opening through the hip, coming back to the center. And this time, I'm gonna add some rotation to the left. It's optional. Chest is up, rotate, belly, chest, shoulder to the left, and then come back to center. You can step or glide. We'll just do a few. Maybe one more. Support with the hand on the outer left thigh. Get tall. And then exhale. Draw the belly button in and up to support your back muscles. So if you're feeling too much sensation there, engage your abdominals more. Belly, chest, gaze to the left. Get tall as you inhale. And as you exhale, let your muscles increase your twist without cranking on your body and forcing your twist. And then come back to center. And let's do the other side. So slide out, slide in, step out, but preserve your posture with a strong core. So your head is over, your ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Let's add some rotation, just a few times, making sure everything is stacked. Ears, shoulders, hips. All right, step out, hands on the outer thigh. Use your core strength. Sitting up tall, notice how you're doing. Breathe, get tall in the inhale. Exhale. And increase your twist with the muscles. Push down on the feet and then relax. And then let's come back to center. All right, so let's step out to the right. So we'll work on the left flexor group, the group of muscles that flex the hip. Sliding back with the left leg. Now, sometimes this feels better in a standing position. So especially if there's issues in the foot, you'll cause less extension of the foot. So tuck the hip under and release. So feel that nice tuck under and release. Engage your gluteal. Push down on your feet. That's it. So again, not 100% engagement of the glute and the hamstring or the quadriceps, but maybe 30 to 50% for just a few moments, and then relax. You might be able to walk the left foot back a bit, but let's take an option with the left arm up, maybe over the back of the chair. So let me turn at a diagonal so you can see what's going on. So I'm lifting up, you can hold on to the back of the chair, belly in, and I'm just reaching up and over. And then I'm gonna open my chest just an inch or two to the ceiling so I feel nice openness, and then back to neutral. And then relax. You're facing the side or you're standing. So from there, come back to center. Step wide. Shift from hip to hip. So if your spine is stacked, if your head, shoulders, and hips are stacked, you'll feel engagement in the side of the waist. So feel this muscle side to side as you rock. If this doesn't feel good, if any of these stretches don't feel good, discontinue and maybe the next stretch will feel better for you. Limit your range of motion and increase as it feels better. But I want you to feel the core strengthening here. And then center, hinge forward. We can feel the inner thigh stretch. Nod your head yes. I'm only about 1/3 of the way folded forward at my hip as I bring my right shoulder forward, and I'm not pushing on my leg. I'm just supporting on my leg. So I'm gonna feel the back, stretch, maybe through the flank, center, realign, hinge forward, and again, use your breath. You might feel one side is a little tighter than the other. That's okay. So let's turn to the left here. So that's how we're gonna transition as we tuck and release. Let me show you how to do this standing. So you can remain in the chair. So there's not as much pressure on the foot, the back foot here. So this might feel a little more comfortable to tuck and tip. Bend the left knee if you're standing, tuck and tip, and then find that nice tuck where you feel length. Squeeze the back of the body, nice and tall posture. If you're standing, you can sink, but take care of your joints. And then from here, reach up and over with support of the chair. You can look down past your left shoulder and then look straight ahead, open the elbow back a few inches, and then return back to neutral as you lean over. Again, this is optional. If your connective tissue, if the side body gets tight, you'll find you have less rotation, possibly. So stretching through the sides of the bodies can really help you with rotation. Plus it helps you access your hip flexor group as well. All right, get back to the shoulder roll. And hands on your thighs. Exhale and round. So now we're into low, mid, and upper back. So the cat-cow right here is tucking the tailbone under, rounding the back, like the letter C. Pull your belly in and look at your belly button, and then a little arch. So find that engagement in the front of the body, length in the back of the body. Opening the shoulder blades, unclench your jaw, and then slide your hands back up into your hip pockets or reach behind you. That's it. Squeeze like you're trying to grab the back of the chair. So you can touch the chair, release. Touch the chair, release. So do you feel as you drop your shoulders? Do you feel upper back, shoulders? Squeeze. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Now let's bring the shoulders forward. So forward, back, and down. Try it again. Forward, shrugged, back, shrugged, and down. One more time. So forward and up, back, and down. Try that with the right. Forward, back, and down, and then left. Now, just one more roll. So roll forward and up with awareness. How much tension are you holding in the upper back and the neck? And then shrug. So shrug and push away. Your shrug is 50% max, maybe 30%. We don't want to freeze those muscles up, but we want to feel them engage and then push the shoulders down. Do you feel the length in your neck? One more. Now from the neck, we're gonna turn the head to the right. From the base of the neck, mid-neck, where the cervical spine and the skull meet. So just turn to the right and then nod your head a few times to the right shoulder, and it's a small nod. Make sure the left shoulder is dropped. So I'm gonna take my right hand and place it on my left shoulder and then press it back. Yes, so use your muscles to push back. You can bring palm up on the left side, thumb back towards the back wall. So looking down towards the right shoulder, And then draw that hand, that thumb forward and rotate the thumb down. Try that one more time. Thumb up and back, and then down and forward. And release the hand. Turn the head, looking forward or up. And again, pay attention to your neck. You shouldn't feel any pain when you're doing this. Rotate and look towards the floor. Looking straight ahead. You can use your hand to help you back up. That's it. So roll the shoulders. You might shrug and then push away. That's it. So look to the left. And again, that progression from the base of the cervical spine all the way up. Breathe. That's it. And nod a few times towards the shoulders. The left shoulder. And then a little nod. You can hold the nod. Take the left hand to the right shoulder. It's going to push away. You're not pushing it with your hand. You're using your muscular strength, but you can use your left hand as a weight on your shoulder without pushing, just to bring awareness. That's it. So take the hand, right hand out, thumb, palm goes up, thumb moves back, and then forward, thumb moves down. So we're rotating the shoulder here. Up and back, still breathing, easy. One more time. Back, and down. Now turn your head. You can move your head forward. You can keep it there. You can look up. So it's rotation. You might feel this through the neck, even through the forehead. Look straight ahead. And then you can help your head back up. So sometimes we want to assist anywhere we can, and then nod your head gently. How about right diagonal up, left down. Three o'clock, 9 o'clock. Center, make sure your chin is pushed back. And then let's go left up, right down. Take your time. And then center, roll the shoulders. So we'll end with a few shrugs. Hopefully you're feeling less stiff. Your muscles are feeling great. All right, so let's do a dynamic relaxation exercise. So shrug, and how fast can you relax? Let the shoulders drop. So shrugging up, maybe 30–50% engagement in your traps and your levators, and then one more time. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale and sigh. Think about relaxing from toe to head. One more time. Curl your toes gently. Lift the toes off the floor. Push the heels away. Engage the lower body, pulling the belly in. So we're engaging from the floor up. Curl, make a fist like there's a golf ball in your hands. We're not squeezing too tight. Wrists bend, elbows lift, shoulders lift. Relax your jaw, but close your eyes. Squint your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. And again, just comfortably engaging. You don't have to engage too tightly. Inhale and exhale. Are you ready to get up and dance? Maybe take a walk or cook your favorite recipe? Movement really is medicine, lubricating your joints, boosting your mood, and improving your mental focus. You can practice these feel-good movements every day to keep your joints mobile, your muscles stretched, and to bring a smile to your face.